All right, all right. Happy Thursday, everybody. Your big waves out there. Big waves, everybody wave. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it. So happy Thursday. Hope everybody's having a great day. And we're going to get right into today. And we have, I got to confirm, but we've got a special guest coming to us tomorrow that I've known for almost a decade and has a heart of gold. I don't know that I've ever met an individual that loved people any more than this gentleman. So he'll be coming to us tomorrow, and we're excited about that. So bring people here, bring guests here, and let's load the lines for him. So the word this morning, I absolutely love, and I got to give Andrea Rosser a big shout out because Andrea actually sent me some things on this word because she always asks, what's the word? We keep each other in check, me, her, Coach Myra Miles. And so this is not just mine, it's hers too. So I'm just kind of relaying it to everybody. But the word is forward. That's the word for today. If you think about that word, toward or at a place, point or a time in advance, onward, let's go. That's what I think about when I think about the word forward. If you're not moving forward, you're falling back. Sam Waterston said that, years ago. If you're not moving forward, you're falling back. And it sent us to a place when we thought about this of, I've witnessed in business today, over the years, I've witnessed in my profession, two type people, okay? And I can look back in coaching and I can think of these people. I can look back in my business where I can think of these people, two type of people. The person that says, Brent, before I can move forward, I got to figure all of it out. Mm-hmm. How many of you know people like that? Like I would have never been a head football coach if I said, I got to figure out this whole head football coaching thing before I can move forward and actually take a job. Well, I would have never been one. And in my profession today, I get people all the time goes, you know what? I got to know it all, man. Brent, you got to teach me all before I can move forward. That person will never move. And then there's another type person that says, I can't stop living in the past so I can move forward. I think about coaches in my life that won a state championship, and then 15 years later, they were still living in that same state championship they won in 1982. The problem was they never moved forward. They never advanced. And they don't talk about those 0-8, 0-8, 0-10, 0-10, 0-10 because they're still living in the 1982 state championship. Mm-hmm. And I joke around about that, but we can all relate to that. And probably to some extent, we've all kind of could self-reflect and go, yep, I've been both of those people at some point in my life. And it's okay. But let me ask you a question. When you're at that place, I believe there's a word out there that goes right along with this called funk. Have you ever been in a funk? Have you ever been in such a funk you can't move? It's like you're in quicksand. Like, come on now, I want to go forward, but I'm in a funk. And it's either because I'm living in the past or maybe it's because I don't know everything and I feel like I can't move forward. You get my drift? Are you following me here? So I gotta give you 7 things, and I'm gonna do it quick, but 7 things that if you're in a funk, these 7 things can help you. Okay? Number 1, change your state. And what I mean by that, change your attitude by changing your state. For example, if you've been indoors a lot, step out of the house and spend a day outside in the sun. Right? Change your state. So if you don't like the way it feels right now, step out for a day and change your atmosphere, change your state. You follow me? Kind of give me a hand up if I'm making sense on that. Number 2, block out negativity and take ownership. If your current You know, if you're in a funk right now, if your current funk is partly triggered by the negativity around you, or maybe what you're reading on social media, or what you're going down a rabbit trail in the news media, get away. Like, push it away. Maybe it's a relative. Maybe it's a friend. You know, you can still love them, you can still care about them, but you got to distance yourself to get away from the funk. Okay? Number 3, let go of the past. The worst thing we can do as humans is live in the rear view mirror. We got to look out the front. We got to look out the front. Quit living in the past. Move forward by looking through the front. Number 4, start small. Coach said this the other day. You just got to simply start simply, but simply start. You just got to put one foot in front of the next, right? Madeline sent that to me yesterday, right, Madeline? Put one foot in front of the next. You got to string little wins together, whether you're a college football coach, big time, or whether you're in business, or whether you're trying to work on health goals. You just got to simply start. But then you got to string little victories together. Boom, I lost a pound. Woo! I got 70,000 more to go, but I lost one. Okay? We got to string little wins together. Number 5, stick to a schedule. If you're in a funk, go to your schedule, baby. Go to your schedule. Being stuck in a funk usually involves inaction. So one of the best things you can do for yourself is to draw up a schedule and then stick to it rigorously. Okay? Like seriously stick to the schedule. Help get you out of a funk. Number 6, live in gratitude. If you're unable to be grateful for what you already have, the universe will not give you more. I do believe that. You got to be grateful. And then the last thing is help others move forward. When you assist others, it gets you out of your own funk. So, thank you, Coach, for the word today. I'm going to turn it to you.
Thanks, Brent. That was some really good, and thanks, Andrea, for helping Coach. He's had a tough couple of days. He's been traveling and had a really good friend that lost a life. So, Coach, been thinking of you and all the people that knew Mr. Rhodes and his wife. So, but yeah, forward was something I sent Brent. We text each other either late at night or in the afternoon. But I just said, what do you want to do, forward or step up? And you know, really, it's kind of the same thing. So, you know, we both agreed we really love the word forward. So, you know, just to kind of say some things, give you some just nuggets again, I hope. Onward, what forward is onward so as to make progress toward a successful conclusion. Forward, like Coach said, is the direction ahead of you. Here's another thing, too, that we need to think about. Forward can also mean brash, brazen, or bold. It really kind of all depends on the situation that the word is used. You know, personally, I think there's a time to be bold, and I think there are times that we need to step up and be forward, but being brash, and, you know, I don't think there's ever the right place for that. If we're moving forward, keep this in mind. We're moving toward the future. I mean, we all want to know, none of us know what the future holds, but if we're moving forward, we have a greater chance for our future to be very good. You know, sometimes we all get stuck in a bad spot. We may be in a bad relationship, a bad job, have a negative circle, and the only way that we make that negative situation better is to step up in a positive direction and move what? Forward to a better day. We need to tell ourselves that we are the CEO. How many of you want to be a CEO? Well, guess what? You are. We are the CEO of our lives, of our own lives. In order to move forward in the right direction, We must evaluate the people in our lives, then promote, demote, or even terminate them. You see, we only can move forward with the proper mindset. We should always, always, always be true to ourselves. You know, moving forward is important in our lives if we want to make progress. We simply have to keep moving to create true balance. Listen to this, to create true balance in our life. Now think about this. What good is living a life you've been given if all you do is stand in one place? You know, we've heard that saying that we got our feet hung in the concrete. Well, that's just standing in the same place. Yes, sometimes it's hard to take that forward approach and take that step in our lives. Probably the hardest part about it is we can't look back. We should always look through the windshield like Coach was talking about and not in the rearview mirror. Look through the windshield of life and not in the rearview mirror. Here's the beautiful thing about all of this. You don't have to have it all figured out to move forward. You just simply take that step. Martin Luther King Jr. said, if you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, guess what? You have to keep moving. And in closing this morning, I want to share this quote from Dennis Waitley. Don't dwell on what went wrong. Instead, focus upon what to do next. Spend your energy moving forward together towards an answer. So let's all take that little step Coach is talking about, and let's keep moving forward, because I promise you, we're so much better off when we look through the windshield instead of looking in the rearview mirror. Y'all have a great day. Thanks for joining us. And I tell you, I can't wait till tomorrow. You're going to really love our guest. Love you all. Appreciate you.
Coach, thank you so much for that word. Wow. That was, that got my, I know it did for you too. Thursday is going to rock. Thanks for being here. We'll see you back tomorrow. Guys, we love you. We're grateful for you. Thanks for being in our life. We'll see you back. Have a great, and first of all, let me say this. Thanks for all the chats. Okay. Yeah. 2 dear friends of mine passed, and thank you. And thank you for the chats and offering up the prayers. Okay. God bless. Have a great Thursday. We'll talk to you.
Bye, guys.
See you.